Hey, what's up everybody? This is DaZeD from NetcodeSource.com, and in this video I'm going to discuss the changes I would make to DE Inferno for CSGO to make it just a better, more competitive map. It's pretty good as it is, but I think it could have a few changes to kind of open it up and bring back some of the good gameplay that was in CS Source in 1.6, and it would fix a lot of the problems that the map has. So the first problem that I feel is in the map is that the CTs cannot really push Banana and Inferno too effectively. It might work for you guys now against the lesser teams, maybe, but in the higher levels of competition, it's almost impossible to push it, simply because when this player is under here, it's almost impossible to blind him and then another guy maybe back the logs or whatever. It's really, really difficult because of all these totems, or poles rather. What I would do is I would open up Banana a lot more so the CTs can push it and be a lot more aggressive on it. This would allow just another style of CT play. You don't just have to play back in the site. I mean, as of now, the only time you could really push B on Inferno is if you really surprise the other team and just kind of gay them, as we call it. So yeah, that's one thing I would change. I would remove all these poles. I would get rid of this, and I would make it a much more open area. I would keep the logs, but this whole area would be just much more open and would be a lot better for the CTs to push from. So that's about it for B. It's a pretty simple change, nothing major. The next thing I would change, though, that's the biggest thing, is because the CTs have too quick of a rotate, and it's not punishable enough when they rotate one off of B. When the CTs rotate one off of B, this alleyway gives them such a quick access into alt mid, and I don't think it should be there. I think they should take out this whole dark alleyway. I think it would punish the CTs for early rotating to A, because if you go B and you take it, it's going to be a much longer rotate. This guy can't simply come back, toss a flash within 2 seconds, and basically be there with his teammate. I think it would help them out a lot. I think it's not only a problem for A, but a problem for B as well. The rotate is just way too quick, and there's almost no way to punish the CT for early rotating and having almost always 4 guys at A. The rotate is just way too fast. So I would take out this whole dark alleyway so that the rotate is more punishable. If the CT has to rotate and he goes all the way around like this, then it's much easier to punish the CT for doing that, and it opens up gameplay. They almost always have to have 2B. It becomes much less of a guessing game as a T of where the CTs are, because the rotates are just so quick you really just never know where they're going to be. So yeah, that's the bulk of the change that I would make to the map. Other slight things that I would change is I would actually make middle just a bit more open. I would probably widen this up a bit, like basically push these walls back just like a couple feet and just open it up just a bit more. The only other 2 things I would do is in Graveyard, I would get rid of this 100%. This thing is almost impossible to see behind. I mean, I play 1080p res. I play on the highest res you can, 1920 by 1080, and I cannot see anybody if they're behind these grates, especially if you're rotating from CT spawn and the guy's like this. It's almost impossible. You basically just come here and you just spam your gun and you just hope that you're hitting them. That's not good gameplay. Get rid of this whole thing, or make it different. Like, you have to make it more visible to see through if you want to keep it there. But definitely needs to have a change for that. And the only other thing I would change is that I would make the halls, when you're coming out of the halls as a T, I would make this wider. Reason being is it's a lot more difficult to execute out halls because it's just such a narrow pathway. If it's a bit larger of a pathway, it's gonna provide the Ts with just be able to better execute out halls, basically. That's it for D Inferno. I think the map's pretty damn ready to be. It's competitive already. It's a really good map already, but these changes would just make it much, much better. Anyways, this has been DaZeD of NetcodeSource.com. I hope you enjoy my criticism of the map. If you don't agree, that's fine. But this is what I think, and I think this is what a lot of players that are in like the top level think as well. Anyways, guys, see ya. Peace out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.